World. Word to the cool world, it's Jam TJ back again with another Jam's Views. Now I'm going to get into a quote. Before you can glow up, you have to polish yourself. So let that sink in. And without further ado, let's roll the intro. All right. So the term to glow up, if you've ever seen on the internet, I know you guys have seen on the internet where people have the before and after pictures of the back then they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all on me, that kind of concept. Well, that's the phase of a person who is young, wasn't well seasoned, wasn't well polished, which I'm gonna get into, and also a person who wasn't aware of their potential. Now, in order to get to the glow up, you have to polish yourself, you have to season yourself, as I just said, of culture, of knowing yourself, of knowing others, knowing your environment, knowing who you are, knowing the knowledge that you have gained will always make you a student, and to transform into becoming a teacher. But always remember that you will always be a student, willing and wanting to become a master. By any means, I don't have everything figured out, but I'm always learning. I'm always wanting to know a lot of things, and I want to apply a lot of things instead of just getting information. Like, I want to know a lot about the world and how I can apply that to myself to learn about myself. So I'm actually going to talk about a movie that I love and I hold dear to my heart, and so do my brothers and my friends. It's The Last Dragon, Barry Gordy's Last Dragon. And if you're familiar with it, it's the glow. He's the kung fu karate guy, Bruce Leroy, paying homage to Bruce Lee in Game of Death and stuff like that. Now, in the movie, The Last Dragon, Barry Gordy's Last Dragon, Bruce Leroy, who is the character, he's the good guy, he's actually trying to find his quest of becoming a master and to attain the glow. And he goes through his whole journey of polishing himself and knowing right from wrong and getting led to different outcomes that he wasn't willing to do, and where he had to transform himself into environments that he was not accustomed to, and it got him out of his element, but it also polished his mind and educated himself on what is out there. Instead of him being in this box and in this other lane, he had to step into another person's shoes to actually understand how to be well-rounded and how to be polished so he can attain to become a master. And in the movie, he actually fights or gets into with Shonuff, the Shogun of Harlem. And he realizes while he's fighting him that Shonuff has the glow. Shonuff's the villain. Why does he have the glow? Is he a master? Did he master the arts? And these are all the questions that goes through Bruce Leroy's mind. And he's just like, how did he attain the glow? And with all in this, when he's fighting Shonuff grabs him as he's beating him down, beating him to a bloody pulp, and he asks Bruce Leroy, he goes, "Who's the master?" And Bruce Leroy doesn't understand it. He doesn't know the questions. He doesn't know who the master is, because right now the master is Shonuff, because he has the glow and he's winning. And it goes through this, and he's getting beat down so bad that he just understands and reflects on his journey and everything that he remembers and what his sensei told him about only you can understand the ways of a master. And he did not realize that only he can become the master. Only he has the powers to become the master. Only he, in his limits and his journey and his tools and everything that he's gained in his knowledge and educating himself, that he learned that he is the master. And with all of that, Shonuff asks him again, and he asks him, "Who is the master?" And Bruce Leroy, after he's not bruised and beat up anymore, and he looks at Shonuff and he says, "I am." I'm the master. And that's how you should figure yourself out. You have to understand that you can become the master. You have to understand that you have the potential to become the creator and the master of all the arts, of all your work ethic, of your determination, everything in life. You are the master, but you don't know that yet until you actually go through life to polish yourself, to understand that you are the master. So, I will ask you this. Who's the master? And that's all I have to say. It's Jam TJ here at Jam's Views. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out my other videos there too. There's a lot of things. I got some vlogs and stuff up there too. It's part of the cool. We're part of the Creators Out of Life. So remember, never take off your cool.